tricks to improve your memory. Have you ever gone into the kitchen and then forgotten why you went in there? Don't worry, you're not the only one this happens to. It's interesting how when we admit that we are worried about this happening to us fairly often, a lot of our friends and family also tell us that it happens to them as well. Our memory is more fragile than it seems, and the stress that we deal with doesn't help it. There are many times when we go to do something but we are thinking about something else, or that we are listening to what people are telling us while we are worried about another thing. In this situation, however, improving your memory is more necessary than ever. Think about your use of the computer or your credit card. Every day we need more passwords, at the same time that the use of technology requires retaining a series of processes to automate our performance and progress with this. Also, the norm in the workplace and our social system is multitasking, which is why it is necessary that this part of our brain is functioning well. If not, we end up losing time and are frustrated when it poorly affects our work. If you have children around you, the issue becomes more complicated. They require a lot of attention, and it is very normal for them to interrupt your work. After dealing with them, we have to be able to return to what we were doing. They also always have events, performances, and extracurriculars that have to be included in your schedule and your mind. Tips to improve your memory. Full attention. Like we said, having a lot on your mind can hurt our memory. In this sense, it is necessary to live in the here and now. This means that despite all of the disturbances, we have to focus on the thing that we are doing. From where we left our house keys and where we put our shopping bags, to an assignment at work. Giving your full, conscious attention will also help you enjoy your day, knowing that everything is happening under your watch. This helps us avoid a feeling of monotony or lack of control that will help us get through the workday. Think of having a meditation instructor that is training you to direct your focus to the things that you want. Even if we only dedicate an hour to these things, in the end, we will be gaining time. To get a better idea, think of those times when you have gone into the living room without knowing what you are doing there, or when you go in looking for your keys or your phone. We assure you that if you do a before and after check of your mindfulness, the results will surprise you. Don't make a grocery list, create a story. This is a technique that is often used for studying facts, names, and dates. While memorizing isolated lists is very complicated, remembering stories is not. To do this, we associate a product to a related thing in the story. For example, a girl is lost in the middle of the desert and has to find a way to get to the city. Her first concern, of course, is finding food and water. In terms of food, the most important are carbohydrates because they provide energy and keep you full. Then, she finds some men who offer her bread, vegetables, and a camel ride into the next city and Fun, isn't it? The goal is to improve your memory, but it also gives you the opportunity to increase your creativity. This quality will help you create your own strategies as well as solve problems when you cannot remember things. It never hurts to take notes. Writing things down that we might forget is the most traditional method for remembering things, but we're talking about improving our memory here. Keep in mind that the act of writing already requires a lot of attention that works the memory. On the other hand, there is also the fact that we have it written down in our notes, so we can be sure about it. And what happens when we are sure about things? Well, when we feel this way rather than when we know that if we forget something, it won't end well. These tricks are very simple. The best thing you can do for your memory is to reduce your anxiety considerably. This is our health's biggest enemy. So, we would like to know, what are the best strategies that you use and how did you find them?